Hello and welcome back to Terraria Wizro's Wizarding Adventure Mage class playthrough. In the previous episode we went into the jungle and we managed to get a full set of jungle armor. We are wearing this now, and we also managed to find the Goblin Tinkerer and get various new accessory upgrades. So between that episode and this one, I have been setting up an arena ready to take down the Eater of Worlds, or to hopefully take down the Eater of Worlds. Before that, though, let me just... the sound... I'll turn the sound down to 5%, I think. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. I know it's quite quiet, but that spamming of the mage staff gets really annoying. Really annoying. But before we summon that, we should probably take care of this worm, because they are annoying. But yeah, I've set up the arena with campfires, heart lanterns, and actually a load of banners from the Eater of Souls to make it easier if any of those spawn in during the fight, which they probably will. So we can kind of two-tap them with criticals, which is nice. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to buff up. We have a night vision potion, so you guys can see what's going on a bit better. Actually, let me just grab the actual summon items. Oh, I got another worm. Well, I just stand still until I regen full health. And then we will summon him. Take care of this guy as well. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we did... Yeah, there's so many worms around. It would be nice to get a banner of one of those as well. But yeah, so let me just summon the Eater of Worlds, and we can get started. So obviously, with this boss, you need to be careful of splitting it up before you're able to kill it, because it will then become a lot harder to kill. So I need to try and focus on the face first of all, before hitting any other areas, which I think I've done decently well. Damage can damage other areas, but just need to be careful not to finish them off, so that he doesn't split. We're already out of mana, which is great, so let's use a mana potion. So once we do start splitting off some of the other ones and kill some of these Eater of Souls, they can hopefully drop some mana stars for us as well, which would be awesome. So yeah, that is the main strategy I'm going to kind of go for. We seem to be doing pretty good so far. I need to be careful of those poison things that he shoots towards us, and also the face, because that deals a lot of damage. So minimap is kind of essential for this fight once he starts burrowing underground, so you can see where he's going to come up again, so that you can be ready and dodge that immediately. And also probably not getting caught inside of him like this is probably also a good recommendation. So we are unfortunately quite trapped at the moment. Probably just going to have to tank a bit of damage just to get out of that. But we're still doing okay. We're not taking too much damage at all. Our mana situation is looking pretty good, and his health is steadily decreasing. Crits on his head definitely seem to be dealing massive damage, which is good. This fight seems like it's going to be going pretty smoothly. Hopefully that is the case. I don't think there's anything too exciting that we get from this boss. Most of the stuff is obviously melee related, in terms of armor at least, and weapons that you can get. But we do want the Nightmare Pickaxe to be able to mine the meteorites. Well, and the actual ability for meteorites to spawn in the world as well. Because we will probably want to get meteorite armor. I don't know if I will be using it over the jungle armor, but you never know. The meteor gun obviously is a pretty decent mage weapon, and with the infinite, basically 0 mana usage from the set bonus, it is pretty standard mage weapon before hard mode. However, I'm a bit fed up with it, because that's kind of what I always use whenever I use mage pre-hard mode, so I might just try and carry on with the jungle set and see if we can't finish off using that. But yeah, this fight looks like there's not going to be any problems whatsoever. If you have a decent arena and manage to dodge most of his attacks, you shouldn't have any issue with this. Just be careful of making him split, because we haven't made him split by accident once in this fight, which has obviously made everything a lot easier. Because if so, we'd have to deal with more than one of those flying, swimming around trying to hit us. But yeah, let's just finish this fight off now, and then we should be good to go. There's only a few little bits left. Yeah, it's like, this fight is over, basically. Even if I accidentally split the rest of this thing now, it should be fine. Because just in terms of the amount of HP he has. But the one accessory that we do want from this is obviously the Worm Scarf, which reduces our damage quite a lot. So that is something I'm very much looking forward to, and will help a lot with future boss fights. So there's only a tiny bit left now. That's literally the last of it. I'm not even trying to dodge, I'm just getting the damage in. So there we go, and we've taken down the Eater of Worlds. I didn't think that fight would be too much of a danger, however I was slightly worried about how my mana usage would go, but then I forgot that the split parts can also drop the extra mana crystals, so there's really no worry there at all. Oh, we got the pets, perfect. Cool, so we can have the small Eater of Worlds following us around, so that's pretty cool. And we obviously got another relic, which we need to put down here. However, we do need to make some space for it. So let me put this back here, and we'll put them kind of in order of defeat. So put that there, and then we can just make this go over the top like that. So we have defeated 3 bosses so far in Master Mode, pretty successful. Most of the other stuff I don't think we need. Obviously, the Shadow Scales we'll need. We got the mask as well, if I wanted to wear that, which I don't think I do. But we got the Rash Worm Scarf, which is pretty amazing, which I'm probably just going to use instead of this anklet. Or shackle, sorry. So, in terms of the other drops, we'll go ahead and duplicate the rest of these Word Tooths, we'll duplicate the Shadow Scales, and we'll grab those out along with the Demonite from the Eye of Cthulhu, and see if there's anything interesting we can make with those. Probably just the Nightmare Pickaxe, if I had to guess, but you never know, there might be something else that we want as well. Let's see, so there's the bow, which we can't use, the armor, which we're probably not going to use. So yeah, basically just unless I wanted the hammer or the fishing rod, there's nothing else that we really needed from that. However, we did get the Nightmare Pickaxe, which I'm going to try and reforge to get a better speed accessory on. I don't really mind about Optimum, but just Agile, that'll do. 10% speed, so we'll take that over our Deadly Platinum Pickaxe. So we have now a upgraded pickaxe, which we can mine Meteorite with, which as of yet none have spawned, because we literally just defeated the Eater of Worlds. However, once... no, I don't want to put that in there, I want to put that in there. However, once a few days have passed, a meteorite should probably spawn soon enough, and we can get straight into mining that out and getting the meteor set. So, other things that... Obviously, there's only 2 bosses left before the Eater of Worlds, one being Skeletron, and the other being the Queen Bee. The Queen Bee is something that I definitely do want to try and take down. I don't know if it provides anything for us in a Mage playthrough. However, I do want to take down all bosses in this series and try and do the best that I can. We have yet to find a beehive, so that might be something that we just do in the rest of this episode, and also try and find the small flower that can grow to be able to combine into the accessory that automatically uses mana potions for you, because I think that would be something that would be good to have if we could get it. But just since it was pretty quick defeating the Eater of Worlds, I'm going to have a quick scan around here to see if we can find any beehives ready to summon the Queen Bee in future episodes. I probably will not try to take down the Queen Bee, however, until we have defeated Skeletron, simply because I think Skeletron is a lot easier, and I don't want to be dealing with that right now. So, hang on, let me get my keys going. Just want to mine whatever is in this chest up here. I don't think there's anything else we need out of these. Oh, menacing flower bits. Well, we definitely don't really need that, but I will take it anyway. But yeah, other than the Anklet of the Wind, I don't think there's anything we need from those right now on our Mage class playthrough. So, it looks like there's various areas that we've yet to explore, but we will have to probably tunnel a little bit to find anything. So, other things that we can do, obviously I will be setting up an arena for a Skeletron. That will probably be what we'll attempt to do in the next episode. Considering how easily we managed to take down the Eater of Worlds, I don't think we should have any issue whatsoever with Skeletron. We just need to be careful, dodge his attacks, make sure we do the best that we can, and not get overconfident. Which is not something I usually do, but it is quite easy to get overconfident in Terraria, because boss progression does scale up quite a bit, so even though you might have completely destroyed the previous boss, that doesn't necessarily mean that the next boss is going to be easy by any means. So let's carry on here. I don't know if I'm going to even bother. Obviously grab the life crystals, but I don't think I have any other use for them now. Because I do have the duplication recipe for the heart lanterns. So that is something good. We probably do need some more moon glow, however, for potions and whatnot. So I'm going to grab whatever of that we can while we're here. Oh, a meteorite has landed. Perfect. So that is now something that we can go ahead and try and get. The meteorite set. I might wear the meteorite set, but I just might not use the meteorite gun necessarily. Depending on how its stats compare to the jungle armor, if we're not using the meteor gun. Okay, so here we've found a beehive, which is perfect because we can, once we are ready, we have a location for fighting the queen bee. So I'm just gonna open this up, get in real quick. Okay, so, whoops. I was very sure that might have accidentally hit it there. But luckily we didn't spawn the queen bee yet, because I'm definitely not prepared for that at the moment. But I'll just grab a bit of honey while we're here, because I think we need that for crafting the summon item of it anyway, so there's no harm in having any. Oh, so I need to be really careful about shooting those while we're in here. But yeah, let's head back to the surface. And we can have a quick scan of the area to see if we can find that meteorite, perhaps. Because I do want to try and mine that. It would be good to get it in the same episode as taking down the inner worlds, since that is the trigger for spawning it anyway. But yeah, looking forward to getting into hard mode. I realize this series is probably fairly similar to my previous Terraria 1.4 series in pre-hard mode, because I think none of the classes have any particular split in terms of how drastically different they are in pre-hard mode. They're all fairly standard, pretty decent items, weapons and stuff that you can get for every class. Some of them are probably being a bit less so, but once you get into hard mode, they do open up a lot more, and you can have a lot more fun with all the classes. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with Mage weapons in hard mode, so I'm very much looking forward to get to that. But we're not going to rush past anything just to get to hard mode. We are going to take down all the bosses in turn and try and grab all the pre-hard mode mage gear that we can. But yeah, I may just skip ahead until we've actually found the meteorite, and I will bring you guys back once we have. Okay, so we have found the meteorite. It is in the jungle biome, which I don't know how I feel about, but there is water here, which I guess makes it nice for finding it. It actually makes no difference, because even if you're in water, you still take damage from the meteorite anyway. But yeah, we mainly just need to be careful with these meteorite heads, and it should be fine. We only need to get enough to be able to duplicate it, which I think is 100 pieces, which shouldn't take too long at all. However, there is a lot of these meteorite heads spawning. I don't know why there's so many. I don't usually remember there being this many spawning, but anyway, we're going to try and grab as much of this as we can, as fast as we can, before they all start coming in. Without taking the contact damage as well, if possible. But yeah, let's see how we can do this. So, meteorite heads obviously aren't too dangerous, just if you ignore them, they will kill you. So you need to be careful. I'm going to try and get this down best that I can while not taking any contact damage. It's not too bad. It's a pretty decent place for it to spawn. It took me a while to find. Not too bad. Just gonna take a bit of damage there. Just get a little bit. I should probably heal up, actually, now that I think about it. And yeah. So I'm probably just going to skip ahead until we've mined enough meteorite, because if you've watched Terraria before, you've seen people mine meteorite. Nothing too complicated, just wanted to show you guys where it is in the world. And I will create a bit of a standing point here so we can get a little bit more without taking damage. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back once we have enough meteorite to duplicate, and we can compare the jungle armor to the meteorite armor. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so we have the 100 meteorite now ready to duplicate. So let's craft that into meteorite bars as soon as I can find where it is. And we can craft ourselves a set of meteor armor. That should be plenty. So we'll craft the space cut as well, why not? Just to see. So, yeah, so we have the full meteor set. So at the moment we're doing 26 magic damage with the staff. This is obviously a lot less, but it is slightly faster, so it might be more DPS. Armor-wise, we have 21 at the moment. With the meteorite set, we have 20. So it actually does have 1 defense less. This provides more 40 mana, 20 mana, and 20 mana, so a total of 80 extra mana. This doesn't give any extra mana, but it does give increased magic damage, whereas this gives magic crit chance instead. And the set bonus is obviously 16% reduced mana usage. So with this, the set bonus is Space Gun cost 0, so that doesn't affect our mana usage in general, and we have considerably less mana. There's about 280 with the jungle and only 200 with this, and no reduced cost. But if we were to use the Space Gun, obviously the mana cost wouldn't matter because we are using the Space Gun. But just in terms of anything else, I think I'm going to keep the jungle armor for now and probably not use the Space Gun. Simply because I quite like having it a bit different. Pretty much everyone gets the meteor set and uses the Space Gun just because it is free mana. You don't need to do anything with it. But I will keep the Diamond Staff for now. I probably will keep the Space Gun as well, just because it shoots a lot faster than the Diamond Staff. So if we need to hit something that's moving faster, we can probably use the Space Gun instead of the Diamond Staff. So we can swap it out for this annoying one of sparking from the start of the game. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. In the next one, we'll probably pick it up by taking down Skeletron, or at least attempting to. And then we can get access to the dungeon, get all the goodies from there, and equip up ready to defeat the Queen Bee before we defeat the Wall of Flesh again in hard mode. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of the series, or any other series that I'm doing. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!